beyond anyone else. Also coming up, our karaoke showdown is judged by road.
And Royal Party joins us as the Warriors NRL League season kicks off tonight, and we have corporate lounge tickets to give away for that match.
We go to break with the 8 o'clock news break.
Good morning. The man accused of massive internet theft spent another trial after a second application for bail failed late yesterday. Kim.com took the stand himself but failed to persuade the judge to keep him free until his trial later court.
Kim.com back behind bars after his bail appeal was denied.
The appeal is not made out, the appeal is dismissed.
His lawyer saying his client is disappointed with the decision.
The suggestion that he is a risk and that he would take some extraordinary steps to leave New Zealand as a flight of fancy.
The multi-millionaire has been in custody since the police stormed his Coatswold mansion last month, arresting him and 3 colleagues. They're accused of internet piracy and money laundering through their file-sharing website, megaupload.com. Earlier in the day, .com himself took a stand, promising he'd stay in New Zealand if bail was granted.
I want to be absolutely clear about this. There are no funds left anywhere. Everything has been seized.
But the High Court judge disagreed.
3 different passports, the numerous credit cards using different names can all be seen as indicative of risk.
Despite being denied bail twice now, .com's still looking into other options. Lacey Wilson, One News.
The numbers camped at Waitangi are expected to swell today as the Northland settlement prepares to celebrate the signing of the country's founding document. People have already begun setting up camp around Te Marae ahead of the main political arrivals tomorrow. The Māori Party is worried the government wants to abandon protection of treaty rights when it sells state assets. The Prime Minister is due to raise the issue on Sunday with the subject
This is the lime benson.
and rumors there may be protest action over the clause. The remains of a New Zealand World War I soldier have been buried in Belgium within the past few hours. The soldier's remains were discovered at the scene alongside several New Zealand Army items, including a Rifle Brigade hat badge, shoulder badge and 2 distinctive leather black horn buttons. The scene was the scene of extreme fighting by the New Zealand Division from the 7th until the 14th of June 1917. During the battle, 700 New Zealand soldiers were killed in action. Computer hackers have proven they can work their way into some of the most powerful organisations in Britain. The hackers, known as Anonymous, have released a recording of a conference call between the FBI and the Metropolitan Police in which they discussed their efforts against cyber hacking. The conversation revealed dates of planned arrests and details of evidence held by police. At the beginning of the recording, officers are heard joking about attending a police conference.
I've never been to Sheffield. Yeah, you missed something. Currently. Oh yeah, I'm afraid so. It's not exactly a jewel in England's crown.
The recording is a triumph for the hackers who list the police as one of their sworn enemies. Survivors from the ferry that sank off Papua New Guinea say it was a battle to stay alive. The MV Rabaul Queen is believed to have been carrying about 350 passengers and crew when it went down on Thursday. Survivors say the ferry rolled and sank in deep water after it was hit by big waves and stormy conditions.
I had to do an under dive, meaning go down deeper and then come out on the other side of the boat to come out to the freeway.
100 people are still missing and most are believed to be trapped on the vessel. Street violence is continuing in Egypt as protesters call for justice following the deaths of 74 people after a football match this week. 3 people have now been killed in the ensuing clashes between demonstrators and police. More rallies are planned for today, with many calling for a free revolution just a year after the dictator, Hosni Mubarak, was toppled. The protesters blame the military government for failing to prevent the violence between supporters and rival football sides in the city of Port Said. Wellington police are happy with the overall crowd behaviour on day 1 of the Rugby Sevens. A total of 8 arrests were made on the first day and 28 people were evicted from the event. Police say the arrests were for disorderly behaviour and And the evictions were mainly for alcohol being smuggled inside. Police say those caught smuggling alcohol into the stadium have had their sevens tickets confiscated the day 2 of the event as well. The Wellington Phoenix have tightened their grip on a second spot in football's A-League with a 2-1 win over Adelaide United. It's the third consecutive away win for the Phoenix after breaking their season-long drought on the road. That is news and sport now. Tony Morton.
Oh, isn't it cool having a Ronan Keating special today? I'm honestly, seriously, he was the nicest guy and stuff going. So, such a naughty and he said, yeah, I'll be up. So if you're up, Ronan, and you feel like tweeting us, the Twitter address is just there now, breakfast on 1. So if you'd like
no,
to tweet
don't worry,
us,
he's following me on Twitter anyway. That's been for a couple of years.
You wish. Or Tony__Street, if you want.
That was blatant, wasn't it? Yeah, no, Ronan, you may well be up, because he looks after himself quite well. He was saying after our interview, which was at tea time yesterday, he was then going off to the gym to do an hour's running to get himself pumped up for last night's concert, which apparently was fantastic.
Yeah, very, very cool. He's certainly in a good nick. As Sam is. Sam, you've been doing a bit of an exercise routine over the Christmas break, haven't you?
I wish. I've been working over the Christmas break is pretty much what I've been doing. Today, though, it's a very different story. I've joined the circus. These guys have been absolutely fantastic. I've been working on the circ wheels. I'm absolutely terrible with it, but I'm going to give it a shot in just a second. But first, let's get into the weather, which is looking pretty good over Auckland at the moment as the high takes shape.
You must be the one interviewing.
In the very far south, where you can see that it is cloudy, and not only is it cloudy, but Invercargill is in for a few showers. I think the part of out and Queenstown too. It's grey up the west coast, drizzle from Milford Sound, and the very top of the South Island. Light winds, 22 degrees to the high. To the east coast, once again mostly cloudy, northeasterly winds throughout, fresh in both Christchurch and Kokoda. Plenty of moisture about the lower south, about the lower north, sorry. Around another mile, cloudy days and light rain possible and hardly a breath of wind. And it's an easy call from Masterton to Gisborne, grey 20 degrees and winds 10 from the west. Cloud breaks in Tuakul and Tokoroa, finding winds down also Pakatana and 523. And it's a similar story in the north. Cloudy with prime breaks, there's easterly winds, 23 degrees the high there. Alright, this is Joe and this is Matt over this side. And together you guys are called Innovation New Zealand. Alright, give us an example of what you're after from me at the moment.
You finish.
Did she want me to prep everything right?
Yeah, I would say get as much done as you can, mate. And then all you need to do is just cook.
Smoke the duck and then the ice cream.
Because what we're going to do is going to smoke the duck, do the ice cream, and where we're coming from is we've got to actually say that, with our duck, we do the beef, the smoked mutton, etc.